If you want to make more money, if you want a better quality life, if you want to change the current situation that you are in right now, it's all about mastering skills. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you the top 5 skills that you need to master over the next 90 days if you want to change the current situation of your financial life. If you want to build a business, make it really profitable, create that cash flow for yourself to grow much faster in the digital space. So if you're a knowledge giver, if you're a digital coach or a digital marketer watching this video, or even if you're an entrepreneur, these are the 5 most critical skills to master in the next 90 days. Let's get in.
Give it up for Siddharth Rajshekar!
Hey there, Siddharth Rajshekar here, and I want to personally welcome you to this video. If you're watching this video on YouTube or Facebook, please hit the subscribe button below and also hit that bell button, because I'm going to be posting a lot more videos like this even in the future. Okay, so let's talk about skill sets. See, skill sets are the most important factor to create value in the marketplace. And when I was analyzing my journey, yes, mindset is also important, but skill set is also important. Okay, when I was analyzing my journey, I had a lot of skill sets previously, and these skill sets were, I had some bit of it, but I wasn't able to connect the dots. Okay, I had multiple skill sets, but I did not know how to interconnect all of those skill sets to really make it in such a way that I'm able to get financial results in my life. I was just an expert doing work for others, I was really busy, but it was really not reflecting in my bank account. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to be jumping into each of the skill sets one by one, 5 of them. Please take a lot of notes so that you understand what does it really take to convert your skills into actual money in your bank. Okay. The first skill set is learning. Many of us think that learning is as simple as just going and watching a video, or just going and reading a book or listening to some podcast. Learning is, if you want to really make learning a skill, and trust me, learning is a skill. It is not just something that you hear or watch. If you want to make learning a skill, you have to implement the golden triangle. The golden triangle is where you learn, you do, and you teach at the same time. That is what is real learning. If you want to exercise the skill of learning, you have to become a teacher, because the best way to learn is to teach. Even now, whatever video I'm sharing with you, it is because I'm recording this video so that this information goes inside my head even more deep. Okay, and I spent some time thinking about this concept before I even recorded this video. So the fastest way to grow and to learn, or the skill of learning, is all about learning to teach. And when you learn to teach, along with the doing part, most people, they just learn and teach. But when you implement the doing component, it comes from a very different, plane of understanding. And the person who's actually listening to your knowledge, they will be able to absorb that knowledge on a more deeper level, because when you share that knowledge from an experiential standpoint, it has a deep impact. So the first skill to master is the skill of learning. Whenever I learn through multiple modalities. Like I watch videos from my mentors. I listen to a lot of podcasts. I listen to audiobooks. I have Audible, a whole bunch of books on Audible every time during downtime. So I'm not too much of a book reader, but I'm more of a listener. And I just put it in 1.5x speed, and I try to learn as much as possible. So even when I was watching and reading about people like Warren Buffett, he spends 6 hours to 7 hours a day reading and learning information. His format is reading. Even for me, I love to read, but it's not like full-fledged books. I like to just listen to stuff. You pick and choose whatever works for you. There are some people who are more visual. There are some people who are auditory. Some people who are kinesthetic, and some people you want to do a combination of all these 3. So understand what learning method works for you, but please dedicate at least 2 hours a day of learning. Okay, so all of you just type in the comment box, learn, do, teach in the comment box. That's the golden triangle. The second skill to master is the skill of creation. What I'm doing here is creation. I'm creating a new video for you. And I'm not doing multiple takes. I hit the record button, and this is recording, and whatever comes, even if I'm mumbling and fumbling, does not matter. What I did was I just set the intention, and I'm recording this video. Okay. So when it comes to creation, creating of videos is a skill, creating of courses is a skill, creating of curriculum design online is a skill, creating of podcast is a skill, creating of visual images is a skill, creating of your own systems, creating your own website, designing your funnel, anything to do with creating new things, it is a skill. Nobody is born with this. I was not born with the talent of, speaking in front of the camera. For many of you who do not know this, I'm a super introvert. And for me, it's a switch. When I turn on the switch, boom, I go on camera or get on a webinar. But otherwise, I just like to be in my own. I'm usually very silent. Okay, many people don't know this. So it is a skill. Creation is a skill that needs to be exercised on a daily basis, just like how you exercise a muscle in the gym. And the more and more you do it, you'll get better and better at it. So creation is the second most important skill if you want to create a lot of results in your life. Even ideation is a skill. For example, I came up with this idea called the Digital Coach Blueprint. Okay. This entire blueprint is infographic. The idea was in my head. So the creation happened in my mind, and then I represented that in the form of an infographic, which is what I cover I share in my webinar. If you want to learn more about this, in fact, I'll give you a link. And if you're very serious about learning my formula, just go to sids.co/formula after watching this video and watch that detailed video of mine on how I was able to take my knowledge and make that into a super profitable system. It all happened in the mind. It all comes under the fact of creation. Even though I was learning from different mentors, different concepts, ultimately I brought out my own unique concept. So even when you're watching this, if you're a knowledge giver, even though you may be learning from me, you may be learning from other people, ultimately when you're designing something, it has to be something of your own. Okay, you can change a few things, represent things in a slightly different way. Some of the principles of marketing are always going to be there, evergreen. But the way that you formulate your model should be unique. Okay, and that's what is my Digital Coach Blueprint. You can see here, right? This is a very unique formula where I talk about stack, I talk about systems, and I talk about skills. In this video, I'm actually going deep into this aspect over here. Okay. Now, the other skill to master is a skill of attracting. So there's learning, there's creating, there's attracting. How do you attract the right people to come towards you? And usually in the online space, your vibe will attract your tribe. You will start to pull people towards you based on how you are. I know there are some people in my community who are trying different things, but for whatever reason, people are not buying from them. For whatever reason, nobody is coming towards them. For whatever reason, they are not able to get as much traction in the online space as compared to others. So where's the problem? The problem is not in the technology. The problem is not in the tools. The problem may not be in the content also. Usually the problem is in the person itself. Okay. So if you're somebody who's struggling like that, probe deeper to see if you're really working on yourself. And when it comes to attraction, integration is very important. All if you just type integration in the comment box. Integration of three things. When your thoughts, when your words, and when your actions align, you become a magnet. Those people who think something and say something else, they say something and they do something else. At a subconscious level, people get repelled towards them. There is some kind of dissonance. Okay, dissonance is a musical term where it does not really feel good, does not sound good. And when people feel that way, they don't feel like working with such people. They don't feel like, they don't get attracted. The opposite of attraction is to move away. Okay. So when your thoughts, words and actions align, when you're walking the talk and you really have the right intent and when you're authentic in your approach, that's what will attract people to come towards you. And coming to on the technology side, attraction also has other levels, like how do you generate leads? How do you generate free leads? How do you generate organic leads, paid leads? Like for example, in this, what I just made you do just before this is I made you to go to my formula, and in that formula, I'm actually attracting you to come inside my world. You're going to be giving me your email ID and you're going to be on my email list, and I'm going to send you more communication to invite you into my webinars, and for all you know, you may become my customer. Okay. So attraction is a very important part, and attraction through value creation by adding value to people. This is also a skill that needs to be exercised. There is the soft side of the game of attraction, and there's a hard side of the game. Soft skills and hard skills. Soft skills of attraction is working on your mindset, integrity, all of that stuff, integration. Hard skills is learning about the tools and the techniques and the different tactics that are there for you to attract leads to come on a continual basis. Next is the skill of converting into customers. Just giving knowledge, just giving information is okay. But having the ability to get somebody to pay you is a skill. And I never knew that I had this skill inside me at all. I felt very uncomfortable asking people for money. Seriously, okay? Because I'm an introvert and I just like to do my own thing. I'm a sound engineer. I was just geeky behind my computer desk, usually making music and stuff. Never in my life that I thought I would be good at selling. Sales is one of the most important skills in business. If you're not able to sell your own product, or if you're not able to sell an idea, then how can you get people to pay you? Because if you're not getting paid for your expertise, it will start to get to you after some time. Many people assume that, just people automatically buy from me. No, sales is a system. Sales is a science. Come to my next webinar. You'll see. I do educate. I do engage. But I also have practiced, and I continue to practice the skill of selling and converting the leads into prospects into customers. And then after they become customers, I'm coming to the next skill, what to do after that. So when it comes to conversion skills, some of the important aspects of conversion are: one is webinar, how you can sell through webinars. Okay, how you can first educate, engage, and then sell through webinars. It's not just selling. How you can sell through funnels. Funnels are what? Where you drive people into a particular page, you capture the lead, then they watch your video, and through the video you make them buy your product. That is also a conversion element. It's a way on how you can get people to buy. And there are many other methods, but ultimately it comes to communication. It comes to words. You can also sell through emails. You can write really good emails, and you can use words to make people and influence people to buy your product. So conversions also, there are two elements to conversions. There is the element of videos, like what I'm doing right now, live videos, pre-recorded videos, and there's also an element of words or copywriting or direct response copywriting, to be more specific. Okay, so this is also a skill that one needs to build from time to time, and it's a game that never ends. Okay, you're always improving on this game. And the last skill is a skill of nurturing. You can see a nurturing. It is not just about selling products. The old school method is sell, get people to buy your products. Where the future is going is to build a relationship with your customers. Old method is transactional. Future is relationship based. If you want lifelong customers, you have to begin your relationship with your customers after they have bought your product or your service. You have to nurture them into tribes. Right now, at this point that I'm speaking, there are more than 7,000 to 8,000 people in my community right now. And I nurture them on a weekly basis. I have a support system where we have daily meetups, monthly hackathons, weekly coaching calls, 24/7 support on our social network, a whole bunch of stuff that happens. So when you're able to create a beautiful environment to nurture your tribe, where the focus is on helping them get the result as fast as possible, that will open up a whole new dimension for you. And the key thing in all of this, you have to be unique. All of you just type unique in the comment box. Because if you're just a copycat, copying what somebody else is doing, you won't be able to really grow that much. It's the uniqueness that really creates magic. Let me just share and recap whatever I've shared with you till now. Okay, you can see on the screen. These are the 5 skills that you need, and there's one of the components of my blueprint, which is over here. Okay, when you come to my webinar, I will tell you more about the other components. But look at this. When you master the skill of learning, creation, attracting, converting, and nurturing, and when you're unique in all these 5 areas, you will start to see magic in your life. See, once I sell my products, I nurture my community. And as I'm nurturing my community, I start to learn new things about what my community really wants. And then I create new information. Even this video I'm recording this after getting feedback from the community and understanding what they really want. And that's why I'm putting this video. So you can create and you'll attract new people in, you can convert more customers, nurture, and it goes like a cycle. Okay. So this is the ultimate formula for you to, make a lot of money, build tribes, and really build a business that can really create an impact in the world, which is not just transactional, which is beyond just selling products and services. Okay, I hope you found this video useful. And once again, I just want to tell all of you that if you have found this useful, please go to this link, sids.co/formula. Go and watch my 45 minutes video where I talk about the ecosystem model and how I've been able to automate the entire sales process. I also do live webinars. If you want to meet me live, you can go to sids.co/freedom and you can register for my webinar, sids.co/freedom. If you want to meet me live in a 90-minute segment, sids.co/formula is if you want to watch a pre-recorded webinar, and I will tell you more about how you can get started on this journey. Okay, so here's what I would like you to do. Okay, if you watched the video till this point, please share in the comment box on what was your biggest takeaway out of these 5. Okay, from these 5 different elements that I shared, which is the one that you're going to be picking on and you're going to be working on that over the next few days. Please share that in the comment box. I'd love to read your comments. And once again, if you're watching this on Facebook, please share your comments below, hit the like symbol, love symbol, maybe share this with somebody else, pay it forward, or tag a friend who you feel can benefit from this knowledge. And 2 is if you're watching this on YouTube, please share this and please share your comments below. I'll be reading every single comment and I will be responding to that. Okay, subscribe to my channel, hit that bell button, and keep looking out for more of such videos. Cheers, God bless, and I look forward to serving you more in my future videos. Bye-bye.